Walmart over there. I'm inside a Walmart parking area, and today is the first day when you can actually walk outside in a t-shirt. Well, I'm cheating a little bit. I have two t-shirts, but it's plus 17 Celsius or 68 F. Beautiful. I see girls walking around in shorts and tank tops, but I'm not that brave. It's still a bit chilly. And today, so if you saw my previous video about the bike, so rode my bike in Car Barn Park in Calgary, and first impressions, the bike is okay, the seat is very uncomfortable, and there's something wrong with the rear wheel brakes. And so I went to one store and I bought like a big wrench, because I didn't have anything to, I wanted to remove this, the column. It's too long, right? So now you see I removed it, so now I can close that seat. Otherwise, if I keep the handlebar here, I have to have the seat open, which doesn't look very good. But so the project is, so the seat is bad, so I bought super nice kind of like granny seat. This was like 70 bucks, you know, but it should fit, you know, super comfortable seat. Like compare this one to this one, like no comparison. And I bought a air pump, tire pump, and I bought this one so that I can unlock this, because that nut is pretty big and I didn't have such a big wrench. And I was looking for a bike repair kit. So this, I got a Canadian Tire, but they didn't have anything, and so now I went to Walmart, and that's exactly what I was looking for, except, well, I think it's for the axle, right? Can be useful, but it's, I don't know, you know, extra tools never can hurt, and you can actually carry this as an emergency on your frame, and it even comes with a small pump, which is not as good as this one, because this one is bigger. So this is going to be my main pump, and this is going to be my emergency pump, right? And then, so that's one project. So we're going to do something about the brakes, like check the pads on the rear wheel and check if they compress evenly, and then change the seat. And the second project for the Sunday is, since I'm back at playing my Russian accordion, so I called that guy Martin in Victoria, and he agreed to take back that black piano accordion. Of course, he charged me a restocking fee, and I did pay 60 bucks. I took that accordion to a technician and I paid 60 bucks Canadian. He fixed the air button that was getting stuck, and a couple of reeds did not sound properly, so he just cleaned them up a little bit. So that's okay. So, you know, because I was not sure if this guy in Victoria would take it back, so he took it back, so I lost 10%, which is what, like roughly $200, and then of course I had to pay for shipping. But you know, that was my mistake, because when I compared the sound of these two instruments, I realized one thing, that there's like my Dino Buffetti with 5 reeds, it's a far superior instrument than this Chinese-made Scandali. No, wait, E Soprani, E. Soprani. So, which is not real Italy. It's made in China, but under the Italian name. And so that one has 3 reeds, and it's used instrument, whereas my Dino Buffetti is brand new, pretty much, right? I got it brand new, and it's made in Italy, right? And it has premium Binchy handmade reeds. And of course, you know, it's been 2 months. I've been trying to sell it. I cannot sell it, and I'm thinking, what the heck am I doing? You know, I have such a nice instrument that actually sounds like a real accordion. Just it has buttons, so it's actually simpler to play. And so I packed that piano accordion, sent it back to Martin and Victoria, and I just restarted my Russian accordion lessons from, you know, lesson 1. And surprisingly, they come back pretty fast. Like you know, the simple songs, like the way the teacher, man, it's windy. The way the teacher had them structured is that first you start with simple songs and then you progress to more difficult ones, right? So now I just went back to lesson 1. Took me like 15 minutes, nailed it. Then next day I went to lesson 2. Took me 10-15 minutes, nailed it. So on 2 hands, treble and bass. And so now today I'm gonna start lesson 3. So basically, because I didn't play for 1 month, and the only thing that's a problem with my Italian accordion is that none of the buttons on the bass are marked. And I've been looking into this, and that's what people recommend. You can use these gems. Of course, they're so-called gems, they're not real gems, but you can stick these on top of the buttons. Like I want to stick one, let's say, on a C button, right? Or E or something like that. Or some people say you can use these gemstones, but they're very big, so you know, they have some small ones. So I gotta try to find something, and I got some crazy glue in case I need it. So those are my 2 projects for the Sunday. Not sure if I'm gonna accomplish everything, but I also found the bike repair shop. So if I cannot fix the brakes, because that's pretty important, right? If I cannot fix the brakes myself, I'll take the bike to the repair shop. There's one about 5 minutes away from my apartment. But that's, of course, you know, that's extra money. So, and then, that's one thing with these bikes, right? As soon as you buy a used bike, and actually I was looking at some brand new ones in at Canadian Tire. They have lots of bikes at like $250, you know. But the problem is that they're real bikes, so you cannot fold them, so I cannot carry them inside my trunk. And so, whereas I prefer this much better, because, you know, I can go into BC mountains, you know, I can go to Banff or somewhere and have the bike in my trunk, and then once I'm there I can start, you know, biking, right? So whereas if you have a regular bike, you are limited to your home area, or you have to pay a lot of money to install that bike carrier in the back, right? Or maybe on the roof. But I don't want to do any mods on this expensive Hellcat Challenger. So I really like the option of folding the bike. So I just need to fix the brakes, maybe do something about the column for the steering, because it's just too long. That's what causes issues. And I try to collapse it, you know. I unscrewed that bolt. I thought it would go in. No, because it's so long, there's not enough room in that pipe in the front to take the entire length of that column. You know, I think he replaced it. I think originally it was not that long, but so now that's it. The way the bike was sitting, that's how it is, you know. But that's okay. I think I can keep it in my apartment, and just if I ride locally, I can keep it assembled. If I want to go somewhere into some nice area and do some biking in the mountains, I can just fold it, you know, and like open the seat. Okay, like see, now the seat is closed because I removed the column. So those are my 2 projects, some purchases, right? And I see something is happening over there in the distance. I see a bunch of guys and gals are standing there talking. I see some looks like it's kind of like a club probably, and I see the cars. They're all like, you know, Japanese, Korean basically, import cars. It's probably some kind of a club. They have a meeting in there, because I wanted to go in there to, you know, just to cruise around, but I see all the cars. No, actually, wait a second. I think that white one towards me is a Focus. So I don't know what the deal over there is. I don't want to find out. But so basically, yeah, now I just want to go home, play my accordion, and I'm still working. I need to do my books. Like this month, for some reason, I'm super late. You know, I'm supposed to do the tax return, like GST tax return by 15th, I think, by the 15th of each month. And today is already the last day of April, and I still haven't done my March books. I really want to get started on that either today or tomorrow, and file the return. So anyway, those are the news. So looks like the spring is here, and hopefully my freight business will pick up. Thanks for watching.